Oh, that is some good tea. That is cold, bitter, sweet, delicious. This cocktail has all the elements of episode 3 of season 3 of Wheel of Time. Episode titled Seeds of Shadow, cocktail titled Bitter Truths, because that's what we learn throughout this entire episode. Let's dive in on how to make it. That was a pretty powerful and interesting cold opening for this episode, Seeds of Shadow. And for this episode, we've created a cocktail called Bitter Truths. So let's dive in on how to make this. For this cocktail, you need your mixing glass with some ice. You also need to prepare 2 ingredients in advance, and that's honey syrup and some Earl Grey tea. Let's dive in on how to make this cocktail. First things first, we need 3 ounces of chilled Earl Grey tea or bergamot tea. The Earl Grey tea or the bergamot tea represents royalty, secrets. We get a lot of tea spilled in this episode. We learn a lot of really interesting new facts. So that's what that is there to represent. Next up is 1 ounce of mezcal to represent tears, ashes, the waste, and a lot of the hurt and pain that we see in this episode. Next, we're going to go with 1 ounce of Campari for the bitterness of the episode, for the blood that we see in the episode, and again for the pain that we see throughout this entire episode. And finally, to add a touch of sweetness, because there were some sweet moments in this episode, and to represent the golden crane, we're going to add in 1/2 ounce of honey syrup. Now we're going to take all of our ingredients and give them a quick stir. Finally, we're going to take our chilled ingredients and strain them into a double rocks glass or a double old-fashioned glass with a king cube of ice. A clear cube is best if you can. And the garnish for this is going to be a twist of lemon. And that's to represent the Aes Sedai ring. Cheers, everybody, to the bitter truths that we learned in this episode. Oh, that is like a beautiful glass of iced tea, the subtle smokiness to it, beautiful sweetness to it, and then there is a bitter finish aftertaste that you get in your mouth. That is a very lovely bitter aftertaste. The longer you drink this drink, the more the sweetness comes out, the more the bitterness hides. Just like this episode, there's a lot to enjoy, and there's a lot that's going to leave a slightly bitter taste in your mouth. Cheers, everyone. Have a fantastic day, and I hope you all enjoy Season 3, Episode 3 of The Wheel of Time, Seeds of Shadow. And I hope you even more enjoy Bitter Truths while you're watching it. Take care.